Good afternoon to everybody. Today I would like to share with you, hopefully, very inspiring use case, what we experienced with my team recently in Slovakia and also in Czech Republic at T-Mobile. It's not a PowerPoint presentation. I'll show you real screens, how we integrated real third-party sVOD service directly into our UI of our branded OTT service. In Slovakia, we call it Magio TV. In our industry, and it was said many times, there's one big challenge. I'm talking right now about the telco industry. How to move, and our partners, actually, many players on the market starts to crack this question: how to move TV and content from being just the burner of the money to clear USP on the market. We at Slovak Telekom and T-Mobile Czech, and I think I can speak on behalf of whole Deutsche Telekom group, we consider TV content as like inseparable and integral part of our strategy. What is basically pushing, promoting innovations, brands, customer journey, value proposition, and it's part of the whole strategic ecosystem. But let me talk about the content, let's say more specifically, what we mean by that. Our strategy is to deliver to the customers the best content for every member of the family in a most convenient way. One might ask, what does it mean, best content? For us, it's about the relevancy. We do not ignore the fact that we are different human beings and everybody has different hobbies, interests, but we also do not ignore the fact that there are many preferences how we would like to consume the content. We have the customers who would like to do it, let's say, more let's call it obsolete way or traditional way, but we also have increasingly more and more customers what actually are purely digital. And this is very much reflected in our most recent strategy, where we are somehow pulling money from originally linear resources to more and more to linear, either branded VOD services and some of the partnerships with renowned sVOD partners. In the past, and again, this is very, very similar with other partners, other players on the market. In the past, we've been very much relying on the exclusive premium sport content. What definitely differentiated our proposition on the market. We invested to the rights. We invested a lot of money into the own production. It was good for the product. It was good for the differentiation. It was everything, but not sustainable. That's why in one given point, in one time, we decided that we'll get rid of this strategy, and we were willing to share the content associated with this premium sport, which was obviously good again for our P&L, but not necessarily for the differentiation for our USP on the market. So we were started to think again what to do, something smart, what would differentiate us on the market. And this is, I would say, one of the answer. VOYO, for those who actually been here, there was speaker Dusan Špálek from CME Group. He introduced, I think, very well the service. For those who were not present, this is like a Czech and Slovak version of Netflix, or I promised Gabor that I need to say Czech and Slovak version of Sky Showtime. So, hi, Gabor. I promised. So let me show you how we did it, because in our case we are not talking about just really dumb kind of integration and cross-sell of third-party service to our customer base. While discussing with the partner, with the CME, and it was very we had a very lengthy discussion. we somehow concreated new product. We call it VOYO Start, which is kind of tasting proposition of the full VOYO. The key component of the service is that eligible customer, and in our case we are talking about TV, broadband, and mobile postpaid customer, are eligible to use 5 titles or 5 assets, which what means like any kind of five episodes of the series or movies a month, free of charge, as part of the basic price of our service, repetitively. So it's not a campaigning element. It's something which is basically coming to the customer every single month. Customer can anytime upsell or downsell to full VOYO proposition in a digital way, and the service can be accessed in 2 ways. For those who don't have actually our TV service, they can go through native VOYO application. For those who have our OTT service, it's through the deep link integration, and let me show you how it works. I prepared a short demo where I will show you three examples. We'll start with deep link integration in a big screen in the Android environment. So you can see pre-installed Magio service. I'm clicking on Magio service. Service is launched. Customer can start to watch one of the linear channel. But on the bottom there is a bar with the VOYO dedicated section. We are still in our environment. Yeah, it's branded telecom environment. Customer can browse, can find the title from VOYO library. Here I'm simulating basically a first time installation from the VOYO perspective. This is basically a bit longer because it requires, let's say, some consents from customer side as we are mixing two services. Customer finally found the title, what he or she wants to watch, clicked on the button, and now in this very moment customer was transferred seamlessly into VOYO environment. Clicking on the button play, he can or she can start to enjoy the content what was selected. Here, right now the customer is on partner's ecosystem. He can continue, he can browse in the library of VOYO, continue in the binge watching, but there is a magic button. If customer clicks on this magic button, he's returned back to the Magio ecosystem, and there were information about that 1 out of 5 free tokens or free videos was consumed. Let me continue with the tablet use case. Here I will show you how it looks when customers was in the meantime converted or upsold to the full version of partners ecosystem. There is a special section. Again, the whole library is nicely managed and curated by the content team of the partner. Obviously, they are promoting something what is flying, something what makes sense for the customer. 1 click, there is information that it's unlimited version of the service. Again, just 1 click, customer was transferred to VOYO environment, clicks on the episodes, and it works seamlessly. Again, customer can browse in the library of VOYO, and there is also 1 click button when he's returned or she's returned back to our environment. Last but not least, as I mentioned, telecom and telecom customers from the mobile only customers are also eligible for this service. So for us, this kind of small screen proposition was also extremely important. So let me show you how it looks for the small screen. Again, dedicated section, dedicated carousels, maintained by the partner. So partner basically has the interest to promote the content what really flies. Customer was transferred to VOYO environment, watching the title, and one click button for the return back to our environment. So I showed you actually, and I revealed some details about the proposition as such. I showed you how the product works. But in reality, it's not only about this. It's about innovation, what needs to be thoroughly managed. It's a lot about fine-tuning of the product, about maintaining the funnel or the funnel optimization, and the campaigning focus. Why is it so? In the end, maybe it looked seamless for the first glance, but there is a lot of work behind this, what I showed you, and there are many hiccups what we needed to fix during the development time. We were somehow mixing actually two different applications. So even from the legal perspective, customers needs to be informed that he or she is migrated. The consent management needs to be done properly, what basically makes the funnel management quite challenging. That's why nothing has stopped when we launched this service. Roughly, the service was launched roughly 6 months ago in Slovakia and just recently in Czech Republic. We are still investing to the product. We are trying to improve look and feel, working with the promo directly at TV environment. We have developed a dedicated notification for the customer, which promotes not VOYO as a service per se, but more frequently the titles, the content titles by VOYO. There is another maybe good example how we are working with the bases. I mentioned at the beginning, it's not only about digital freaks. It's also about some, let's say, more traditional customers. What we need to take care of. That's why we have developed so-called synthetic channel for VOYO, which was put directly into our EPG grid, which is full of video tutorials, what is promoting what we're promoting the VOYO proposition, and also the way how the customer needs to onboard. We are focusing a lot on the process and funnel optimization. It's something what is daily job of a part of our team, doing and investing a lot to A/B testing. We are finding the optimal way, for example, how the consent management needs to be done. There are many approaches, but really the trickiest point here is the campaigning. How to sell something which is innovative, how to learn customer, how to put the attention on something what you would like to fly. So we are working very much with the partner. It's a joint product from the very beginning, and we still continue with our partner. I think success here is success for both, or fail is also something what needs to be shared by both parties. And that's it. Thank you very much for your attention.